Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I want to share this story with you guys. I'll try to play this video and then I'll read the other information that I have to it. My computer's been really stupid this morning for some reason. So we'll just have to cross our fingers and hope that this plays.
Story in Dallas County. Police shot and killed a 15-year-old boy. It happened in Balch Springs. That's in the southeast part of the county. Police are not identifying the boy, but friends and attorney Lee Merritt say it was 15-year-old Jordan Edwards. His coaches and friends were brought to tears at the news conference earlier today. Our Bradley Blackburn was there.
Outside police headquarters today, there were tears and prayers for answers for why 15-year-old Jordan Edwards lost his life.
Great kid. Awesome parents. He was not a thug. This should not happen to him. Really. Kid was well loved. 4 or 5. I'm not sure what the exact number was.
But inside, there were few answers from Balch Springs police.
We express our sincere condolences to the family.
The chief said officers were responding to a call on Barron Drive. Intoxicated teenagers wandering the street at 11 last night. Neighbors say there was a big party at this house. The officers heard gunshots, and then police say a car filled with passengers backed towards them.
There was an unknown altercation with the vehicle, backing down the road towards officers in an aggressive manner. An officer shot at the vehicle, striking a front seat passenger.
Edwards was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police offered no more explanation for why the officer felt threatened, but said that officer has been placed on administrative leave. They've turned the investigation over to the Dallas County Sheriff.
So we want to allow them to do their job.
But attorney Lee Merritt says no one in the car was armed and there was no aggression.
They were simply leaving a party where they believed danger was. And so I can't wrap my mind around why an officer decided to shoot into the car.
Merritt is now representing the Edwards family and says they want to see body cam footage and want better answers from police. So do his friends and coaches, who can't make sense of why this happened.
Guys,
Everything he do it with a smile. I mean, just a great kid.
In Balch Springs, Bradley Blackburn, Channel 8 News.
I can't, guys. I can't. Like, this just keeps happening over and over and over again, and it's ridiculous. They always use the same excuse. They're always feeling threatened. If you listen to the tiny bit of detail that they told you, they're saying that they were responding to a party where there were kids maybe drinking. So they're not responding to any violence or any gunfire or anything like that. But then they lie and say they heard gunfire in the house, but then we saw a car and we shot inside the car, killing this 15-year-old child. When is this going to stop, guys? We keep getting opportunity, and I know this is not a right word to say when someone's child is killed, but this is an opportunity to set an example of this is no longer going to be tolerated, but it is, and it's sickening because I don't even want to think like this is just happening. This happened late last night, so it's a brand new story this morning, so we're not getting too much other information on it. We don't, there wasn't any interviews with the parents yet or anything like that. But the thing that's frustrating to me is the fact that I know they're going to say, I forgive and I pray. Okay, I would forgive and pray while I'm killing that officer that killed my child. because you have they're parading this other officer, this white guy on there saying, oh, this is a tragedy. But if you look at his face, he doesn't look like he's upset about this. He doesn't look like it's a tragedy. He looks like, oh, we killed another black child. Oh, well. And that's what it's going to be. They want to take this time to go dig into this child's history. Maybe he got detention in 3rd grade. They need to put that on there. Maybe he got, you know, he had to sit in timeout in preschool. They will need to pull that up and put that on here too, because that's what their first thing is to villainize the victim. This is a 15-year-old child. He just lost his life because another disgusting white supremacist terrorist decided to end his life. Okay, these are terrorists. They're killing our children. Now this child doesn't have a life anymore. He's just dead. Someone just lost their child. And you have these stories, and this is why I share with you guys all these stories of these white criminals and the stuff that they're doing, because they never get shot. The officers never feeling like his life is in danger, even if he's responding to a white male that just killed 9, 10, 20 people. The officer still doesn't feel like he needs to kill the person. But you see, on this story, they saw a lot of little black kids maybe having a party. They don't even know if this child was inside the party. They just know he was in a car that they decided to shoot into. The kids had no guns, no weapons, no alcohol, no intoxication of this child. And you'll see down here in this story where it says, I'm going to read this really quick, but I'm just really upset. Rightfully so. I'm gonna allow myself to be upset in this, because I have, you know, a young son, and I have nephews that are black men, and this is very, very, very personal. This isn't something that I can even allow myself to imagine. But it says, Balch Springs community members are asking questions about why an officer fired into a car, killing an unarmed 15-year-old boy. According to Balch Springs, police officers responded to reports of intoxicated teenagers on a residential street in the 12300 blocks of Borean Drive at 11 p.m. on Saturday. When they arrived, officers said they heard gunfire. There was an unknown altercation with a vehicle. What is an altercation with a vehicle, guys? Can somebody please explain me how you have an altercation with a vehicle? I don't know. Backing down the road towards an officer in an aggressive manner. What is that? I love how they just throw these stuff out there. How do you have an altercation with a vehicle in an aggressive manner? What is that? What does that mean? And where's your dash cams? An officer shot into the vehicle, striking the front seat passenger. The individual was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced deceased, according to the news release. So you're not getting any information. Police shooting leaves 15-year-old dead. And then this is saying the same stuff. And of course, look who's telling this story, guys. You really have to look who's telling the story. Fox News. Okay, so Fox News is telling this story, or shall I say, not reporting this story, because they're not telling you anything about the story. And the reason why I'm not clicking on to read more is because this is what it took me to the video that I showed you guys earlier. But this is disgusting. They're not answering any questions. They're throwing stuff out there like aggressive manner. How is a vehicle backing into a street? Wouldn't that mean they're going the opposite way that the officers are? So they're backing away from officers, but they're saying that it was in an aggressive manner, but you shot the passenger and killed the passenger. The passenger isn't driving the car. They have no control over the vehicle whatsoever. So this child is sitting in a car doing absolutely nothing wrong. And these police officers, oh, I felt my life was in danger. And I'm telling you guys, this is their free pass. All you have to do is say, feel like my life was in danger, kill a black kid, get a free vacation. This is sickening, guys. I'm tired of seeing this. I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm tired. I'm done seeing video, story after story of these white supremacist terrorist devils killing our children. I'm done. And if I see his parents, you better not get on TV and say you pray for these monsters that killed your kids. There should be no praying. There needs to be no forgiveness. There needs to be blood. That's it. I'm done seeing the prayers and the forgiveness. Someone just slaughtered another child. I'm like, I can't keep seeing this. This is frustrating. It's very upsetting. And nothing is being done. I'm tired of this. And I know the thing that's sickening is that I know they're going to go on a smear campaign of this child now. They're going to villainize him. I'm sick of seeing this, people. We all need to be sick of seeing this. Something needs to be done. Something severe needs to be done to these officers that just slaughtered this child. I can't do, like, I'm going to end this right now. I'll leave the links in the description box so you guys can really go into this. This is a new story, just happened. The same old, same old.